everybody. Thank you so much for watching Where with Sim again. Hope you guys are all having a great day. We're going to be going over my official winter forecast about how this winter plays out, but I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I have changed a lot of things. Some things even have gotten completely changed. So this winter won't really be the same as a regular El Nino pattern, especially from what I heard from other meteorologists. So, if you guys like my winter forecast and you guys like what you're gonna see this year, why don't you guys go ahead and click that like button down below and even subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I did forget to bring down the mic, so I do apologize for that. But we're going to go ahead and start talking about our winter forecast. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the temperature outlook. So if we do look, we're going to see above average temperatures for the northern United States and even the northern Rockies. We're gonna see some pretty well above average temperatures. But if we also shift more east, we are seeing below average temperatures for much of the eastern United States, pretty much all of it. And not only do we usually see above average temperatures for this area, but we're also going to expect this area to see drier than normal temperatures, which isn't usually a factor of this area during a typical El Nino. So I don't think we're gonna be seeing the same things as a typical El Nino, especially from what I've been hearing from most meteorologists. So I mean, it's kind of just nuts that we're kind of gonna see like an unusual El Nino winter, because what we would usually see is below average temperatures over here, which I got right now, and above over here. But if we look at the precipitation outlook, we usually wouldn't see drier than normal temperatures or precipitation over here out west. So I mean, it's not rare because this has happened during a lot of El Nino winters, but it's unusual though. So we are definitely going to have to keep our eye on this. And if you guys also look, we also have the shifting off into the Great Lakes region, and I'll talk about that in a minute why we have that. But if you go farther down south into the Lower Ohio Valley, getting down into the southeast, and even much of the southern United States, you are likely to see some above average precipitation, if why not well above average precipitation, down in the southeast region of the United States, where we will most likely see our highest impacts this winter due to thunderstorms. So we will really have to keep our eye on this, but we are even expecting it to be slightly below average in temperatures in this area over here. So I mean, it won't be super cold. Like, I don't think it's gonna be freezing, but it will be like in the 40s and 50s, at least for my opinion, because for the normal average in Florida, it should be about 70 or 60 this time of year, maybe the 60s. It's definitely somewhere close to the warm region for this time of year in Florida, but we are definitely gonna see more in the way of like cooler temperatures though, so you'll kind of feel some chills out there if you go to farther down south. So I mean, if you're going to Florida and you don't like these cool temperatures, well, I mean, there's nothing really to do about it. No one really controls the weather, so um, it's not really gonna be something to panic about, because I mean, things like that happen all the time. It's not really something to be like sad or happy about. It just happens. Like, there's just there's just something that happens all the time. Like, we don't really need to complain about the weather because we're gonna have to deal with it anyway. But if we also look at the official winter forecast, this is the entire map. We're gonna start off with New England. I did shift this off into the Lower Ohio Valley, getting into the plains, because, and the reason why is because from other meteorologists, they do think we could see some snowstorms across the Lower Ohio Valley. At least it is going to be more in the way of wild card or even snows. But if you also look up to the north of this area, we're seeing some light snows. At least I do think some light snows will be possible. But I think, but like I said, I do think we will see below average precipitation here, just because light snows don't necessarily mean a lot of snow. It means more like a few inches, and I do apologize for that. I do not know what just happened, but I'm just gonna go ahead and click on this so that way I'm back to where I was. I'm really sorry about that, guys. That wasn't my fault. I'm not sure how that happened, but if we also look, we're also going to expect it to be snowy across the central United States. And if you like snowstorms or even snowy weather, go snow chase this whole area right here. So anywhere from New England through the mid-Atlantic, through the mid and lower Ohio valleys, and then through the plains is where you'll most likely want to chase for some big time snowstorms. But not everyone will be right about how this winter plays out, so we will really have to see. But if we go farther down south, this is where we expect there to be storms. This is what we usually see during the regular El Nino. And for how it's playing out, we really expect to see storms down here. And I do want to say that there are three storm tracks. There's one storm track that goes anywhere from coast to coast, so it's just straight across the U.S. So it will dip down, it will head into San Francisco, California, or even Central California. Then it will continue straight, and then it will slowly start to go northeast as it passes, let's say, Illinois or even the Midwest. It will slowly start to go northeast. So, I mean, we got a lot of questions on how these storms will really play out this winter, but for how it's looking right now, we won't be seeing anything like, I mean, I'm hoping we don't see anything unusual. Like, we could definitely be talking a lot of snowstorms for New England, because that's what most people are saying this winter. At least that's what most people are saying it's going to happen, but lots of people could still be wrong about that. So don't like really get into your mind about really seeing snows in these areas. So that is just something to really keep an eye on if you can. But I do want to say that we do expect drier than normal precipitation here, and even warmer than normal temperatures across here. So we really expect it to be dry across this area. And like I said, for the Great Lakes region of the United States, that doesn't necessarily mean we will be seeing above average temperatures. We below average precipitation is what we're going to most likely see in this area, because light snows don't really mean a whole lot of snow. They mean more like 1 inch, 2 inches. Those are more light snows. So that's why I do think we will see below average precipitation across this area. But if we get south of this drier than normal area, that's where we expect above average snow. So like in the mountains region, we can expect above average snows. And the reason why is because not excuse me, guys, not only do we see normal storm traps go farther down south, not only do we see those storms go farther down south, but we also have a chance that we do see the central track. So that goes anywhere from coast to coast, and that's gonna definitely be a concern right there to watch for. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are um, really hoping this winter will play out somehow. You guys can let me know in the comments if you guys can let me know down in the comments if you guys um want this winter to be like this, or how you guys want this winter to play out, and I'll let you know the probabilities of that happening down below. At least I'll reply to it. But thank you guys very much for watching, and I will do one tomorrow.